That's what I'm talking about, G. Well, here we go, I guess. Eating so loudly. God damn. God damn. Where the fuck's the cleaning rags, huh? I can't see shit out of these things. This is the thing. This. Undo that. Undo shit! Oh, that's right. Need a headset. My bad. And here we go. Reno. The Alpine Reno. Anyway, it's on 18 plus, so hopefully I get gamers only. Because generally, that's what you want. Ow, that hurt. Jeez. You wonky ass frames. So, okay, that is working. That's loud. Press any button, load in again, we're gonna load this one. I hate how I can't drink. You know what I mean? It's so rat-a-tatty. At least I'm streaming on everything again. It's taken a while to get back onto all the stufferino. No, because, I mean, unless it looks like orange juice now. I mean, apple juice. What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind! What? It's about doing that. Make you want. You can do the extra stuff. I wonder how this will go with that load on the PC. It's been a while. Should be fine. Should be pretty straightforward there. I really need to update my PC. Kind of, not really. That's better. No, I don't feel tired. Alright. Recently had an update on how buggy it's going to be now. No, can't really do any updates. But why? Because I can't stream Call of Duty without getting banned, man. And you're playing DMZ. Last I checked. So, don't harass me. Try not to get banned, alright?
You know,
this is a good game.
Most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But according to Steam,
yeah, no, every time I play Call of Duty, I get banned on TikTok. Try not to get banned, man. I ain't even doing nothing.
Tall grass.
You need to get this game now, FYI.
Even in Ralatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner.
Yeah, well, that's his choice not to get the full version of Bottom. It's fair enough. I don't blame him.
Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here?
Good.
Besides curiosity as to why a foreign war hero was sent to the frontier.
It was fun, and after an hour of this, I'll get off TikTok because I'll get banned if I stream COD on it, and I will play Call of Duty the rest of the night just for you. Alright?
He'd hunt me
Play
down
COD with
in the
you
next
in an
life
hour,
if I let
just
Paradis
so I don't
own the
get banned,
dogs
because
in his
TikTok is
absence.
ruthless.
So,
Do not
for
care about
now,
anyone.
that means helping you solve your own murder. Now there's a task.
And I
Hopefully
also
shedding
enjoy
some
playing the
light
shit
on
out
the
of this
dream
game. It is
scourge.
actually fun. But I will say this, like, the fact that we actually have a fun game after like 5 years, 6 years. Yeah, dude, I'm drawn to
And
it.
here I
It's
was hoping for
genuine
good
fun.
news. Exactly. Paradis has been quiet. We're talking
What?
about an island that has been
I
largely
do
settled
care,
by
which is why I said
nomads,
I'll play with you.
exiles,
Calm
and
down.
dissidents.
Calm down, big boy.
People who tend to be suspicious of authority.
You know I got you.
But what about you? What's yours?
I got you and all the boys. I just want to play more of this, because this is actually really fun.
Told me you need more than a little
All
crazy to
bunched
last
together
out
again.
here.
Yeah, you know what?
I get
That
the
was
feeling
really
you'll fit
good.
right in.
We'll have to harass Jamal.
I'll let you get
Try and keep
It's
him
good to be
around.
part of a squad again.
That's all. Good night, Cal. I don't want to talk to him anymore, dude.
Envoy.
What do you want to talk about, you midget?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean by
I
that?
mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake.
Bro, we want them
And
to
a
track
Daring
us
Fisher
down,
who's
that's
new
all
in
I'm
town gets
saying.
a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nimdu.
Yeah, alright, alright.
Like? Not the word I'd use. I'll need
so
more time
funny.
to find the right one. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradis, too. They say I'm the best there is. Merti, Envoy.
See, I don't normally
I'll
like
make
this
myself at
fantasy
home.
stuff, other than Oblivion,
Anyway,
which
enough
is my
chat.
favourite
I'm sure you have things to
game.
do.
Fantasy stuff. Fallout series was really great. But then, you know, the newer one, Fallout 4, and obviously all that, BS, and then Skyrim, I didn't really feel like it was great. I would like to ban those random users, because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that keep getting me banned.
The surface. We smell
I'm not going
conflict.
to take the chance to be
Turn
honest.
on kit.
Oops. Never mind.
Understand.
Bit late.
They come on foreign ships.
Never
Exiles
did.
grafted
But
from other trees.
I don't know, it's quite
The
strange.
salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant shores.
So
to
that
their
they're
skin.
watching, but they get banned out of nowhere.
New growth from dead wood. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? The city shudders. Voices rise. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Tranquility. The fox befriends the hound. Could it be true? Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced.
Oh boy, I'd like to misplace some memories.
It calls to us. The past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land.
That armor looks better anyway.
In the eastern wilds. This is all
King
we
with the
know.
hood and the mask, but you know, whatever.
We learn much.
The only thing I can say bad about it is that you can't wear a mask or a hood or anything.
Warm tides
Currently.
and purple leaves.
Alright, pal. Why, what? Dagger. Why do I have that? Because where's my knife? There. I don't know. Just doesn't let me. It's weird. You got all the armor pieces and stuff, but I don't know my mask. I don't know. Kind of annoying. I like masks. What's my journal full of? Call of the past. Find the voice's memory. No, I'm not. Call of the past. Untimely end. Let's figure that out. I really do want to just get to the bottom of that. I am close to the call of the past though. I guess we're doing that instead.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by. First rule of godless ruins: don't touch anything.
Whoa! What?
Have been here before. As the new earth settle beneath your feet. Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost, a way of life transplanted. Now our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. The heaviest burdens are the ones for which we did not ask. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the seas swept into the wood. A place to flourish, to gather. More than a settlement. A home. What What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimo? The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine, an arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt.
It's called Avowed.
Years,
Pretty
and the
new.
people
It's on
stood
every
in awe of
console.
what they built. It eclipsed the lands
It's
of their
really cool.
ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Definitely look it up, man.
Your greatest triumph awaited you. The people
Like a
reasoned that the
D&D
one who
game.
built the
Listening
city
to the
should
story
lead.
and reacting to it.
A chorus of their voices
Because
joined in
everything
one.
makes a difference in
Another
this.
wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So you reigned past, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash, devastation, a lifetime reduced to dust.
Brutal.
We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Eh? So, only 10%.
Hey,
Boring.
Envoy. Back with us?
Go away, you little midget. Alright, anyway. Alright, back to the G. Oh, double D. Where am I? Going. That one, track it. Pointed down one there. Over here. Fast travel. Skip it a button, butter. Lordy. What about? Wow, you should play it. It's the most interaction from strangers I've ever had on the set. Not really, but still. Yeah. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Sorry, bro. You asked for it. Fire mage, just chilling. I didn't want this. And a sword. I'm just casually walking here. I didn't want nothing, but you know, you had some coins, I guess. It's not violent. It just turned into ash. Don't worry about it. It's not violent. You can say no. Nothing.
Tell me you brought good.
Tell me you.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet Nadirin, who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust. So, you took justice into your own hands. That takes grit. More than I expected.
Who you been?
Of course, the official record will show that the
God.
killer struck first, and you were merely acting in self-defense.
That's technically what happened, so sure.
I know that Ludwine wanted a public execution, but this might do just as well to appease her. A message has been sent. No one will challenge our presence in the living lands. Our people are here to stay.
Hey, Bobo, how you do?
Indeed, not a
What you
moment too
doing?
soon. I'm sending it to you for
Little
your
mangy
Messi
pea.
Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research
Nor should you be.
twists,
That's
break,
the kind of shit I
corrupt
wanna
the very
fucking
soul.
get into. Summoning demons and
No
shit.
tolerance for Animancers.
Love you
There's
too.
good reason. Their work is
You playing Call of
dangerous,
Duty later or
heretical.
what? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might
that
be onto
sucks, man.
something. Or, with a single
Deal for you.
miscalculation,
But the money's good.
they might destroy us
So,
all.
just saying.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you
This
to
is like the
Emerald
stuff
Stair,
that you normally play, but
that
it's
would be the
first
time.
person. It's cool.
My sources tell me the Dream
Hmm?
Scourge is a plague of the soul,
Yeah, that's cool.
and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. Governor Vidara
Spread your head
will be
out.
your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely
I don't
keeping
like
the
his
community in
cheekbones
order.
or his pretty boy
Seek him
appearance.
out if you need
It
direction.
bothers me.
Good hunting, Envoy.
Looks like he should be on the cover of Vogue or something. My guy's like some elf dude. Battle hardened elf. What is that? I need to kill it. That is cool. That Chica has some good armor, comprendre? Oh, look at the mask. Just walks straight in, ready to go. What? That is cool. I need that armor. I need that. Like now.
Heelguard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire? No, strangling light. Keep her away.
That is sick.
Is that her? Inquisitor Ludwine. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay
In the
your
eyes.
wrath.
I
Allow
want
me
it.
to present the
Yeah,
Adiran
man.
Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself.
I'll take your
to
soul,
aid us
just
in
for
our
your
time of need.
armor and weapon.
At least someone remembers their manners. I can't believe you
Mind
troubled
you,
the
you just
Emperor
fucking
to send
walked
an
in and started
envoy.
talking.
Haven't you done
Rude.
enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream, Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me. Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The living lands is on the
Probably
brink
watch the
of
other
total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy spilled blood, quelled the resistance, and brought us time to gather our strength.
With the help of a couple other people who shall forever remain unmentioned.
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What
Save the
say
name
you?
for the best.
I've been saying this all along, but
Like
his
a keyhole
solution
on
was
the
to
Mars.
go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. At least one of us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, envoy, farewell.
That's the priestess. She had no idea what she was getting into.
I don't know what's going on, but I need to be.
She is going to be a problem. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough
Want
for
her
us
armor.
to chew on. At least
No,
for now.
I won't put that out of my mind. I'll put her out of my mind. from the
Liviana gave you a
beginning.
clean
Not
bill
that
of
long.
health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged. Well, in that case, you should fit right in.
Unhinged is just the
They're
way
a
I
fun
like it.
bunch. Crazy.
Hey,
Fun.
crazy but
Wonderful.
fun.
Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We're done here. We can get to Emerald Stair in no time if we leave now.
Right there. Just thought I was gonna kill her. Alright. Oh, we can get there if we leave now. Yeah, I know, buddy. The journal. The well thought of game. I'm speedrunning it, even though I don't want to. It's just naturally happening. Okay, anyway. I bet you this. Oh, anyway. Alright, so we're going all the way over there. Damn! You want your boy to travel. You want your boy to travel. Ruthless, dude. Ay, 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 ay. Furos míos, señor. Marty! I hear you in here. Spaghettigus, spaghettigus.
Envoy. Ironic. No. Parides clearly understands your intent.
Careful, it could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Edirans are all around us. It behooves us to be discreet. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We have a message for you. We do not give second warnings. Consider this one carefully.
Give me a warning. Boy! Blood spilled is repaid in kind. Keep an eye on the trees as you travel scurry away from the world shore. Deeper and then do not forget this warning. Oh yeah! I'll tell you what, brother. I'm gonna kill every one of them. Don't you worry. Oh, look at the scenery with the goddamn crystals and shit coming through. What is this game made of? No. Godlike material. This game is far greater than half the stuff we've even seen. It's not even maxed out on settings. Like, this is the lowest settings my PC will run it at. It is just so much. It legitimately is. I'm glad it took so long to come out. They actually put in the time and the effort. Wow. I don't really know, everything's detailed. It's like, look at the vine work up there compared to down here.
Doesn't look natural.
I had a good team of developers that actually gave a shit and gave it their all. What's up, you little weirdo? Oh, it's a
They
chick
tell
from
me you're going down the wrong stair.
My bad.
Business or pleasure? Be careful. There's a lot of island to explore, and a lot of it can kill you dead. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up,
Kill you
Inquisitor
dead.
Ludwig barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. Might have had something to do with that poor fellow who got strung up. I didn't ask. The less I know. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwig's
I hope she
somewhere
tries
out
to
there
kill me.
doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Hopefully, your handling of
Good,
Ewolf
good.
bought us some grace
Good
with
water.
her.
You're cleared to pass.
No, it
Envoy.
won't. There's a couple people I haven't been able to one-hit so far. Oh, that's right, it's a big map. So the thing I like about this too, like Fallout, they had the map at stages where you had to enter like that.
I had no
You
idea
couldn't
how
jump through
tense
it,
things were with the
continue.
Adirans moving in.
The less load on the
Any
computer
wolf
game
stuff
and
won't
console
help
itself,
matters.
so...
Either way, you're safer with him gone.
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Because
yeah, I've
she
seen
could probably
floggings
make you
rather than
see
the
your own
scolding she
entrails
gave
before you
Hildegard.
died.
One stacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
So they do mean us harm.
Funny. Keep joking when the envoy starts sprouting mushrooms and attacking everyone.
Easy, Marius. Whatever this is, I don't think he has the Dream Scourge.
Well, you can't fault me for being thorough.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Most fun things are.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway, you won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. I look forward to hearing what you think the word easy means.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Exactly. You really want to bait more drunks at the Balrog when you could be meeting Delimgon with us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
That's funny.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep.
Gee. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Oh, it's another
Hey,
furry
Mom.
thing. What?
I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? To climb, of course.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
There's a godless artifact just out of reach, and I must have it. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop
Might
that
turn
tower
on the
beside
Xbox.
us.
It's
in the
weird
ruins
name.
there. And once you've got it, look me up.
Nice.
Yaxley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
What?
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. but no one
Buddy,
listens to
I'm
me.
going in the ancient ruins, bro. Not for the whatever the hell she just said, but purely for the fact of that sounds really fun. And hopefully I get good loot. Ooh. Oh, what is loot? Oh, speak of the loot. Speak of it.
Unseen,
Use the purple. What did I pick up? Hardwood branch. Okay. Nothing insanely decent, clearly. Well, hopefully we get some good stuff. That should be pretty straightforward. A lot of hardwood branches. That's weird. Oh. What the hell did that thing just do to me? Far out. Spiders? Different stuff, that's the shoal. Yeah. Oh. Wow, that was crazy. I got poisoned.
make a good squad.
You keep telling me we make a good squad, I'm not talking to you again. Exactly. I'm in wand. Just want some decent other gear. I have to fight big bosses to get that decent stuff. So I need to get up there. Not a problem, but we always look around for loot for a reason. Like something's over here. Oh, shield. Ooh. Sneaky. Branch again. A lot of upgrading materials. Quite interesting. He's saying his reg is expired and you need the trailer to get the bike and stuff. Going on about it, so that's pretty easy. Ew. Nothing I wanted, unfortunate. What? He's asking me to do all the work. Where is it? Good question. Yeah, that's beside the point. Smash.
Andra's titties, you found it! I
Andra's
tried using
titties, you
magic to
found
get
it.
the face down, but alas.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
okay.
you and your little friends came along and saved
You
the
get
day.
glasses? No, I've had them the whole time. I
Excuse
just don't
We're all
normally
bigger than
wear
you
them.
are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure
Yeah,
you.
thanks for the follow, Goku. Sick name, by the way.
Ah, yes, I did, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
The cost is well worth it. Such a godless artifact is worth its weight in gold. Think of all the secrets and memories it holds. Of course. Follow the path through the fields. The settlement walls should appear through the fog. I'd best pack up myself. I have a face to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few.
Good. You are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you? The
I'm
godless
good.
and their proclivity for high spaces, I swear.
Let's go. Looks good. Alright, fam. Appreciate it. We're just fucking kamikazing, bro.
Nice
No
job.
way. What? Buy a sword. What's up, dude? Standard sword, silver, custom materials. Okay, not too bad. Could have been worse. Luke's kind of stingy.
Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
Alright, man. This is wild.
You told
As if
us
people
that
weren't
animals
hungry enough.
save our crops. And now look, spoiled on the vine.
That's
Alex
wild.
won't even touch them.
I will, my man. You have fun too. Appreciate you. Weird thing is, they don't mind stealing either. It's freaking wild.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said that'd be great.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the enemy monsters starving as well? Or are they tea?
Gatsabo, take it up with the god.
Feel the cow slap on your face.
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign. I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon. Really?
Just show me what's for sale. I need that to do some upgrades. Shiza, that's expensive. Yeah, let's do 4. At least I can upgrade some stuff. The very minimum. Just gonna sell her a bunch of stuff. Show me what you have in your booty hole. I don't like this big stupid axe. You can have that. I want that. So I want that. I have that too. Don't want that. That. Sure. No, I'm good. Alright. Get a couple minutes delayed. Put something in here. Has to be. Has to be something. 60, take the ground. I'm up there.
You showed up at a bad time.
Word of advice: give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one. Well, I hope you have a...
A woman shouting profanity at leadership?
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting?
This isn't the first time Jat has put the governor in his place, but it might be the last. Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius to see that.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just...
I was hoping to find some local curses. Looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
Ooh la la.
The Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel-Garrote business again? Meddle in the Steel-Garrote's business enough and you'll have more than me to deal with. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. Good. Perhaps he will listen to you. I am not fashioned for statecraft. Still, I think the governor is too stubborn to be persuaded even by the Emperor's finest. When diplomacy fails, the Steel-Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests. Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside. Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Can I interest?
Ooh. 7,000. Way too much money for me. That's 7 too as well. It's only exceptional quality. That's interesting. Ooh. Very interesting indeed. All the crafting materials I could need. An exceptional dagger, even though I have something beyond that. That changed. Ranged weapon. Okay, well I need to sell some stuff to get that, don't I? Three, 7, 8. Okay. Fuck yourself. I can use a shield. Close to the amount required. Like I get a better book. I have enough. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Thank you, madam. You made my day. Good business. Much says it might. Physical damage. Intellect. Perception. Alright. Crazy wand. That's cool. Cool. We'll see how deadly it becomes.
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the park.
I had one job. One.
Pour you a drink, Conley.
Up.
Well, it's been good so far. Any hours?
Come on, my invention guarantee.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Honey, I'm whatever you want to be.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him. Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. Be careful with your assumptions. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Off the boomers.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giada is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your
That's ridiculous.
animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Misiverna. But you haven't even tried. Now live back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Right, Bob. Oh, I've got to play with Benji.
Another mouthful.
Guys, sucks.
Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt another time.
Another time? Yeah, fair enough. Maybe not. Fuck you, dude. This guy sucks. What about Black History Month? Racist.
I had planned.
Always go for the loot.
Did you see what happened when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Fun eating, no food.
Thank you for
I'll
showing
eat that later.
restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
What an asshole.
asshole.
Giada, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I wish I could take credit for Giada's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. A good question with a good answer. For now, I shouldn't bother you with the details. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Nadiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. Likewise, this should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Indeed. Some of my colleagues would fight me for the opportunity to study you. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to...
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be alright. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I've gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. Don't worry, Ignacy can't banish us all. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. We're about to make history.
Much of a hunter.
Alright, crazy.
Might want to get extra rations next time we...
I saved anyway, but I'm gonna save it anyway. Alright, that's us done for that one anyway. So, now I restart the stream so I can play some Call of Duty and not worry about TikTok and their bullshit. So thanks for the views and the likes and everything.